Alright, let's get started. Now, I'm not going to max everything out completely. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot for just to get 4 red stars. Now, all you need is 657,000 to get 4 red stars on Quasar. I'm sure there's another guide for getting everything down here, but I'm not going to shoot for that just yet. I'm probably going to wait for some more people to finish this before they get to that. So, let's see how far the difficulty goes up. 10. So, let's see what others there are. Oh, okay. Activate the war abilities. Activate the raid abilities. Add these. These two. Okay, so yeah, it's quite a bit. So again, I'm going to bring the difficulty down to 8. This should be enough. So this is level 8, and again, my only goal is to get down here to get 4 red stars for Quasar. That's it for now. So these are the mods I've got. This is pretty much a given. These are the mods. I'm not going to put in too many others until I have a good idea of how to navigate this. Let's see the level of difficulty this offers. So let's enter. So there's, yeah, standard is 10 nodes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, it looks like 9. So start the run. I'm just going to go with Vigilantes right now because they're my most powerful team. See how that goes. And maybe once I get the red stars on Harbinger, I'll bring him in, because I suspect that once he has his red stars, the stat boost alone is going to make him more useful. So let's see how that works out. Again, this is level 8. Nexus Earth. Here we go. He wouldn't say crap. He would say something much stronger. There's Quasar. Let's focus on. I was just trying to flip that fix this again. Does its job. Yeah, it looks like this is going to really reward you for having Vigilantes. Yeah, I think this game has really pushed them. All right. First node down. And having a 7 million Vigilantes team good is definitely pays off, but yeah, I don't have Sable maxed out yet. She's still at 6 stars. These are the only the Harbinger characters are allowed. Something tells me the last node is going to be a real pain because they're probably just going to have an Odin or a Mephisto. So at some point I might have to use a SAC team to finish this. Definitely more waves in this compared to other Scourges. Stun didn't land, but it landed on her, so that's helpful. Oh, I probably should have used the special there. I would have flipped, but that works. We got this. That'll clear the charges. Yeah, you don't want Goblin going off. Get some vulnerables on there. That should make things a bit easier. By the way, I highly recommend having Daredevil Modern as a fortifier. I know some have him as a healer, but he's a lot tankier as a fortifier. Why you little? Good dialogue. Someone has been watching The Simpsons. Alright. That's 2 nodes down. So these are vigilantes, and then I'm going to there's probably going to be a Thunderbolts. Again, I'm not going to use Quasar until he has his red stars. I'm not even sure which character I'd replace. Maybe Elektra. Guess it would kind of might depend on the node and the opponent. I don't want him boosting everyone's speed. Here we go again. Yeah, it's Thanos. Let's see if I can get away. Okay, yeah, didn't trigger his passive. That helps. 2 endgame Thanoses, that's going to be a problem, especially on higher difficulties, but should be manageable here. All right. Done. a feeling for the Thunderbolts stages, might have to bring in Quasar just to make up for certain character deficiencies. All right. Want to focus on. Yeah. You got to get rid of. Captain Britain, because he has a speed mechanic that's hard to get around. Ah, crap. Stuck behind a taunt again. Plus, I got the raid buffs are active, so got to take out Blade quickly. Although without Oath, Blade's a little more manageable. Let's all right, should hit them both. There's Oath. Yeah, I guess without Blade, yeah, she's also manageable. Down goes Gregan. We're on to the next node. We have a monkey. That's the only dialogue he's got. Right, so it looks like, yeah, we're going to get some Thunderbolts nodes next. If we get to 700,000, that should give me enough for the 4 red stars on Quasar. Yeah, I'm going to keep using Vigilantes until I can't. They're still the better team, and I have them more built. Be interesting to see how they stack up once the Thunderbolts are built up. Hit Monkey is doing his thing. I don't want, if I can't stun, yeah. Let's, actually let me take out Weaver. Yeah, at a higher difficulty, that would have been a mistake to miss her on that last attack. got all three of them. Yes, let's neutralize Weaver. Those are the war buffs that are making Nova really tanky. Okay. I'm getting there. All right, 3 more left. See how much this clears. I got Null. Can't stun him, so set up for stunning for Gore. That hurt, but got through it. Let's hit this again. At least get rid of one of the charges. Let's keep Gore controlled. Let's finish him off. Special. She's still tanky at this level. Okay, got hurt. All right. I think 2 more left. He broke it. Of course he did. All right, getting closer. Should have enough for the 4 red stars after this. Yeah, I think even if I had fewer stars on my vigilantes, they'd still be able to carry. All right. Two more nodes. He's not a lunatic. You sure about that? I'm gonna stun Mega Red so he doesn't get going. Alright. Got to focus on Old Man Logan here. Got a little lucky with the RNG that time. Three more. Yeah, I gotta focus on Omega Red Sentinel. Omega Red Phoenix Force. Oh, that hit hard. This should be able to flip that. Okay. One more node. All right, that should be plenty for the 4 red star milestone. So yeah, you could probably have taken some of the buffs off for my that I used, or some of the mods off, and even a lesser powered Vigilantes team could have done this. So yeah, we got an Odin here, which is what I thought we would get. And the problem is the only anti-Odin mechanic is with an awakened ability that you have to buy, which I have not. But I'm still going to use Vigilantes, because I think the strategy I've used in the negative zone should work here, but we'll find out in a moment. Kind of depends. I don't think if there's a pre-taunt that could complicate things. Oh, there is a pre-taunt. Just going to focus entirely on Odin here. Get as many vulnerables on him as you can. Okay, so that worked. That's the same strategy I used in the negative zone, and it worked that time. I'm sure at higher difficulties is a lot trickier, but I think it's can't argue with results. Some, but not a lot. And there's the let's see, let's neutralize Weaver. All right, there you go. And yeah, that should get you a 4 red Quasar, and you just needed a full Vigilantes team. So yeah, that's not bad. right, let's get the see how many milestones I got in total. $791. Let's get the rewards. And that's all, yeah. That's what I got total. That's, yeah, I'll take that. And there he is. That's a boost. And that should make him more useful in war, among other game modes. So yeah. That is how I how to manage the Red Star event. If you have a full Vigilantes team, you should be good as gold. So I hope that helped.